Hello dear children, welcome back to your English class. Students, today we will do chapter number 9 of our course book and the name of the chapter is 1,000 gold coins. Students, this chapter is a play and it is adapted from the stories of Akbar and Birbal. Yes, Akbar and Birbal, you all know about them, right? Akbar was the Mughal emperor who ruled over India 500 years ago. And Birbal was the wisest minister in the court of Akbar, right? Children, the chapter which we are going to read is a play, and these are the characters in this play. Akbar, the emperor of India, the king, right? Birbal. Birbal was one of the 9 gems in Akbar's court. 9 gems. 9 gems नवरत्न. उनमें से one Birbal था. A poor washerman. Washerman means a man whose occupation is washing clothes. Okay. Then a few noblemen. Noblemen means wealthy men, rich men, who give advice to the king. Okay, children, before starting the chapter, let us learn some new words and their meanings. Number 1 is gems. Gems here means people with extraordinary skill and talent. Next is immersed. Immersed means covered completely with water. Then honor. Honor means to give respect. Then humble. Humble means simple and ordinary. Okay, children, this play is divided into 6 scenes. Let us start from the first scene. Scene 1. Akbar, Birbal and a few noblemen are walking on the banks of the Yamuna. It is the winter season. Birbal, isn't it very cold, Jahanpana? Why don't we go back to the palace? Children, Jahanpana is an Urdu term that was used to address Mughal rulers. Okay? And here, Birbal is advising Akbar that it's very cold outside, we should go back to the palace. Akbar, you are right, Birbal. I was just thinking how cold the water in the Yamuna must be. I'm going to have a test. Let it be announced that anyone who can spend the night in the river, immersed up to his waist in water, will be rewarded with 1,000 gold coins. Here, Akbar is replying that yes, it is very cold. He also said that he wanted to have a test and he asked Birbal to announce about the test. Children, the test was if anyone spends the night in the river, fully covered up to his waist in water, then he will be awarded with 1,000 gold coins. Nobleman 1. I am sure no one will be able to do it, my lord. Nobleman 2. People will try, but they will freeze. Ha ha ha. Here, both the noblemen are saying this is impossible. No one will be able to do this. Children, this is the scene 1. It is the winter season and Akbar decided to take a test. And the test was कि अगर कोई person यमुना रिवर में full night spend करता है तो उसे एक रिवॉर्ड दिया जाएगा और ये रिवॉर्ड था 1,000 gold coins का. Scene 2. The court, Akbar sitting on the throne. 5 noblemen and Birbal sitting by his side. A thin, weak man enters, wearing just a lungi and carrying a towel on his shoulder. He bows low. Children, throne means a royal seat. As you can see in the picture, Akbar is sitting on a royal seat. This is called throne. Akbar, yes, who are you and why have you come here? Poor man, Jahanpana, I am a poor washerman. I have a big family to look after. I want to try and spend a night in the cold waters of the Yamuna and see if I can earn 1,000 gold coins. If I succeed, I will not have to worry about money for the rest of my life. Akbar asked from the poor man that who was he and why had he come there. At this, he replied that he was a washerman. Children, washerman is a man whose occupation is washing clothes, right? He said that he was a poor man and also he had a big family. So he wanted to try to spend the night in the Yamuna and get the reward because he needed money to look after his family. Nobleman 1. You look so weak. How will you stand in the icy waters of the Yamuna for one whole night? Nobleman 2. It is impossible. You will die. Go home at once. Both the noblemen said to him that it was impossible for him because he was looking so weak and he would not be able to stand in the chilly water of Yamuna. So they asked him to go home at once. Washerman, give me a chance, my lord. Akbar, what do you say, Birbal? Birbal, he deserves a chance, Jahapana. The washerman begged for a chance. At this, Akbar asked Birbal. Then Birbal advised to give a chance to the poor man. Akbar, all right, be there by 9 o'clock tonight. My soldiers will stand guard to make sure you really stay in the water. Washerman, thank you, Your Highness. Akbar agreed to give a chance to the poor man. Also, he said that his soldiers would stand there to keep an eye on the washerman so that he couldn't do any type of cheating. And the washerman thanked him very much. So, children, this is the scene 2. In this scene, a poor washerman comes to the palace, asks for a chance. After some discussion, Akbar agrees to give a chance to the poor washerman. Scene 3. The next day at the court. The king is sitting on the throne discussing matters of state when the poor washerman enters and bows low. Children, bows low means the man bends towards the king for greeting. Washerman, my respects to you, O king. I have come to collect my reward. Your soldiers must have told you that I spent the whole night standing in the icy waters of the Yamuna. My family is now waiting for me to come home with the 1,000 gold coins. Here, the poor man is asking for his reward from the king because he has completed the challenge to stand in the chilly water of Yamuna for the whole night. Akbar, yes, I heard that you stood the whole night in the river. Tell me, how did you pass the time? Washerman, my lord, I saw a light burning in a house far away on the other bank of the Yamuna. I imagined the warmth it would give and managed to spend the whole night. When the washerman asked for his reward, then Akbar asked him a question. He asked him how had he spent the time, how had he spent the whole night in the river. Then washerman replied only by imagination. He said that he saw a light burning on the other bank of the Yamuna and he imagined that he was getting the heat from that light and in this way he managed to spend the night. Akbar, in an angry voice, you have cheated me. I told you you were to have no source of warmth, but the light gave you all the warmth you needed. You cheat. Go away now before I punish you. Akbar became angry and said to the man that he had done cheating. He was not allowed to get any type of heat, but he didn't follow the rules, so he asked him to get out. Other courtiers. Yes, yes, Jahapana, he is cheating us. All the other people in the court supported Akbar and said the man was a cheater. Birbal stands by silently
deep in thought. So children, this is the scene 3. In this scene, washerman came back to get his reward after completing the challenge. Then Akbar asked him, अकबर उससे पूछता है कि आपने ये चैलेंज कंप्लीट कैसे किया, आपने टाइम पास कैसे किया. Then the man replied, मैन रिप्लाई करता है कि यमुना के दूसरी साइड दूसरे बैंक पर एक लाइट जल रही थी. उसने सिर्फ इमेजिन किया कि ये लाइट उसे हीट दे रही है. And in this imagination, he spent the whole night. Akbar became angry after hearing this. He called him a cheater. Scene 4. Outside the palace, Birbal comes out to find the washerman waiting for him. Here Birbal sees the man is waiting for him outside the palace. Washerman falls at his feet. Sir, you have to help me. You know that the king is being unfair. A light at such a distance could have given me no warmth. If I don't get the 1,000 gold coins, my family and I will have to die. Here, the man is asking for help from Birbal. Birbal, deep in thought, don't worry. Come back to the court after 2 days and you will get your reward. Children, in this scene, the man is asking for the help from बीरबल. He asked बीरबल, वो बीरबल से पूछता है कि हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल, ये कैसे पॉसिबल है, इतने डिस्टेंस से एक लाइट मुझे हीट कैसे दे सकती है. द किंग वॉज बींग अनफेयर विद मी, किंग ने मेरे साथ सही नहीं किया है. At this, Birbal told him not to worry and come back after 2 days to get his reward. Scene 5. Birbal's house. Akbar seated in a big chair. Birbal is seated across him in another chair. Children, the scene 5 is of Birbal's house, right? Akbar, Birbal, why have you suddenly invited us to join you for dinner? What are you celebrating? Birbal, nothing special, Jahanpanah. I just wanted the honor of your company in my humble house. I am sorry to make you wait. Your dinner is being cooked. Here, Birbal has invited the king for the dinner at his home. And Akbar is asking for the reason of celebration. Then Birbal replies, there is nothing special. He just wanted the honor of the king's company in his simple house. Also, he feels sorry because the dinner is not ready, it is being cooked. Birbal gets up and goes into the kitchen garden every 2 minutes. Each time he says a few more minutes to the king as he comes in. Birbal after एवरी 2 मिनट्स के बाद उठकर जाता है और चेक करके आता है कि डिनर कुक हुआ या नहीं. एंड एवरी टाइम ही रिप्लाइज अ फ्यू मोर मिनट्स, अभी कुछ और मिनट्स लगेंगे. अकबर, you must be cooking a very grand meal. It is taking so long. Birbal, no, your highness. It is a simple meal, but it is taking time to get cooked. Because Birbal is taking so much time in cooking the dinner. At this, Akbar says that you must be cooking a special meal. आप कुछ special cook कर रहे हो. That's why you are taking so much time. At this, Birbal replies, no, it's just a simple meal. I am cooking nothing special. Birbal goes out again. This time Akbar follows him. Children, in this scene, Birbal and Akbar are in Birbal's home. He has invited the king for the dinner, but the dinner is not ready. Again and again, Birbal gets up and goes to check the dinner while it is cooked or not. And every time after coming back, he replies, it will take few more minutes. This time, Birbal goes out again. Akbar follows him. Scene 6. Akbar is surprised to see the cooking arrangements. A pot is held high up by two sticks. There is a small fire burning on the ground beneath. Children, Akbar followed Birbal and was surprised to see the cooking arrangements. Akbar angrily, Birbal, what is this? A joke? How can this food ever get cooked? The fire is so small and so far away. Do you want us to wait all day, tired and hungry? Akbar became angry to see the arrangements for cooking. He asked Birbal, how could it be possible to cook the food with the less fire, and also the fire was far away from the food? अकबर shouted at बीरबल and asked from him कि कैसे possible होगा कि इतनी लेस फायर जो कि फूड से इतनी दूर भी है, इससे फूड कुक कैसे होगा? Birbal humbly, forgive me Jahanpana. If a small light on the opposite bank of the Yamuna could give a man on the side enough warmth to help him survive on a cold winter night, then this food should also get cooked quite soon. Birbal replies in a low voice. He said, if a small light from the other bank of Yamuna could give the heat to the washerman, then why not this food can be cooked from this fire? Akbar, after some thought, I understand Birbal. I realize now how unfair I have been. Ask the washerman to come to the court and collect 2,000 gold coins, and let us go to the palace and eat a good meal. I am really hungry now. Birbal, lead the way, my lord. बीरबल ने क्या रिप्लाई किया कि अगर वॉशरमैन को यमुना के दूसरे बैंक से लाइट की हीट मिल सकती है, तो क्या मेरा फूड जो है इस फायर से कुक नहीं हो पाएगा? एट दिस अकबर रियलाइज्ड हिज मिस्टेक. He invited the washerman to the court and asked to get 2,000 gold coins.
Children, this was all about the play. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Also understood the chapter very well. So now do the given bookwork and notebook work in neat and clean handwriting. Okay? Bye bye.